Well, Jenna, before the opening bell this morning, investors were signaling that they were optimistic about today's trading. However, once trading began, it was downhill from there. And at the closing bell, the Dow was down some 600 points. Stocks continued to fall Monday despite the Federal Reserve announcing it would buy bonds and mortgage-backed securities in the amounts needed to keep markets working smoothly. The central bank said its next move will likely be to establish a lending program for small and medium-sized businesses. Meanwhile, the commander-in-chief ordered the National Guard to the hardest-hit states of New York, California, and Washington. Defense Secretary Mark Esper says the military stands ready to assist, but it could come with a price, even if marginal.
If this pandemic continues at the scale and scope of what some are predicting, as over time you could start seeing an impact on readiness because, as you know, we're curtailing some exercises. And as you curtail exercises over time, that could have an impact on readiness.
The administration promising that increased testing and medical equipment is on the way and urging health officials to be smart about how it's used.
We want people that have been checked into a hospital that are being treated for what they suspect to be coronavirus to receive those tests more quickly.
One bright spot, Wuhan, China, the original epicenter of the outbreak, is beginning to see some return to normalcy. After 2 months of extreme efforts to defeat COVID-19, no new cases have been reported there for the past 5 days. In contrast, the streets of locked down Italy are virtually empty, while hospitals are vastly overcrowded. It now has more confirmed cases than China, with Spain gaining daily. The UK now considering increased mitigation measures.
If anyone is thinking of taking any chances, just take a look at me.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is calling on hospitals in his state to increase capacity as much as possible. And right now, he's also asking the federal government to jump in and help even more than it already is. And we should also mention this. The USA Today is reporting that the 2020 Summer Olympics will now be postponed, reporting that they will likely happen now in 2021. Just more fallout from this coronavirus outbreak, Jenna.